guys, welcome back. Thanks so much for logging on today. We have a great cardio and core workout for you today. So it's only 12 minutes. It's not like yesterday's workout where it's really long and really hard, but I promise it's still going to be a tough core and cardio workout. So as you know, you're familiar with, if you've been a member for a while, we have red, yellow, and green. Green is always going to be the beginner movement. So if you're at the beginner level, you'll follow me today. Yellow is always intermediate. So if you're at that level, you'll follow Drew today. And red is always advanced. So if you're at that level, you'll follow hardcore Lynn back here today. We're going to only be doing 4 movements today. So we're going to go ahead and explain the different movements and the modifications for each of those. And then we're going to get right into the warm up and the workout. The first movement we're doing today is high knees. So Drew's going to show you the green version of high knees. What you're going to do is just lift your knees and basically march in place and bring those knees up as high as possible, as quick as you possibly can. Yellow and red are going to be doing the same movement. The only difference is that red might be going a little bit faster, and maybe we'll be getting their knees up just a little bit higher, but you just are going to get those knees so your quad is parallel with the ground. The next movement is knees to elbows. So if you're green, what you're going to do is basically lay down just like Drew is here, and you're going to lift your hands until you touch your knees, just like that. So you're basically doing a crunch, except that you're touching your knees, focusing on pushing your lower back against the ground and lifting your shoulders up off the floor. Red and yellow are going to be doing the same movement. The only difference is that red might be going a little bit faster, and you're going to be doing a crunch motion where you bring your knees to your elbows at the exact same time, and in between you're going to be straightening your legs. The main difference also is that yellow might be resting their heels in between reps, whereas red will only occasionally be resting their heels as they need. Touch and goes, green, what you're going to do is basically touch your shin and then reach your hands up in the air, just like Drew's showing you here. Yellow and green are going to be touching the ground and then jumping up. And so they're basically doing the same movement. The only difference is that red might be jumping a little higher and maybe going a little bit faster. And then our last movement is a V-sit with an oblique twist. Sometimes it's called a Romanian twist. Basically at the green level, you're going to sit and you're just going to move your hands from side to side with your feet on the ground, so that way you're really focusing on those outer oblique muscles.
Yeah, to make it harder, you can lean back further, or if you need to make it easier, you just lean in a little bit closer.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yellow and red are going to be doing the same movement, except that red's going to be holding a weight in their hands. Their feet are going to be lifted off the ground, so you're really focusing on those lower ab muscles, and then you're going to be twisting and using your hands or the weight to touch from side to side. That's going to work those oblique muscles. That's one of the best ab workouts you can do for your full core movement. So those are the 4 exercises we're going to do. Go ahead and, based off those modifications, decide what level you want to follow today. Drew and I are going to go ahead and start the warm-up with a jog in place. I want you guys to follow the warm-up at home with us while Lynn explains how the workout is going to be structured today.
All right, you guys, so if you already were following along this whole week, this is pretty much the same as Tuesday's workouts, just with different movements. So it is a 12-minute workout. We are doing 4 moves for 1 minute each, back to back for 3 rounds for a total of 12 minutes with no rest, or as minimal rest as you can do. So we're starting with 1 minute of high knees, rolling straight into the 1 minute knees to elbow, then going straight into the 1 minute of touch and goes, going straight into the 1 minute of V-sit with oblique twist. So you're really going to want to pace yourself, because you need to be consistent with that move for the full minute, then transition as quickly as possible. When you finish those 4 movements in 4 minutes, we repeat it 2 more times, so 3 rounds each. Whew. So that's what we're doing. It's going to be a good one.
For these trunk twists, I actually was thinking it was a lunge with a trunk twist, but it's just a trunk twist. So you stand with your feet planted shoulder width apart, and you just rotate, so you're getting a nice good stretch in your core. Gonna go back to jogging in place for a few.
Yeah, make sure you guys get up warm, because this is a pretty intense workout since we're doing all of these higher impact moves for a minute straight. I don't know about you, but my core hurts from Tuesday, so it should be a good one.
Okay, let's do some jumping jacks. Remember, at the green level, we don't do any jumping movements or anything that's high impact on your knees. So you just want to focus on moving as quickly as possible at the modified level. All right, do some more trunk twists. So red and yellow, there's not a lot of difference between your guys' levels today, and sometimes in our core and cardio workouts that happens. So the main difference is going to be the amount of weight that you use. You see Lynn's using a dumbbell, but you can use anything at home that's heavy, and then the speed at which you can go. All right, guys, grab your weight if you're red, grab a water bottle, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, guys, get into position. We're going to go right into high knees in about 3 seconds. 2, 1, 1 minute of high knees.
Now remember, you guys, you want to keep a pace that you can try to be consistent at for a full minute. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, a lot of times we'll do this movement in the Tabata, which is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, but this is a full 60 seconds. So you may not be able to go at as fast of a pace as you can in this Tabata movement. That's okay if you need to slow down a little bit, but you just want to be at a pace that challenges yourself. And you can tell you're challenging yourself if by the last 10 seconds you're really struggling to get those knees up really high. All right, that's how you know you're really pushing yourself. If it still feels easy by the last 10 seconds, you need to pick up that pace. We have about 15 seconds left. Good job, guys. Breathe through it. Make sure you're using your arms. By pumping your arms, it will help you sometimes to get those knees up. You see, sometimes I put my hands flat like this. That's just as a reminder to keep my knees high. One, and knees to elbow. So if you're green, you want to slowly transition onto the ground and then start going right into those knees to elbow movement. Now sometimes, especially at the beginner level, it takes a second to transition from standing to sitting, and that is perfectly fine. If you need to take a little bit of that 60 seconds to transition, don't beat yourself up. Just take your time getting down on the ground and then get right into the movement. Remember, this isn't a contest on if you can go faster than me, Lynn, or Drew, regardless of what Drew likes to joke about and say it's always a contest. This is a competition against yourself. At the end of the day, you're not going to be compared to me or Lynn or Drew. You're just going to be comparing yourself to your past progress and your past performance. And that's what you want to compete against. We have 4 seconds. Get as many reps in as you can. 1, go right into touch and go. Woo! So slowly roll out of that crunch position.
All right.
If you feel lightheaded, take a second, grab your breath, and then go right into that next movement.
Nice job, you guys. All the way to the ground, all the way to the sky.
Now, if you are green and you want to make this a little bit harder, you can go up on your tippy toes at the top to kind of mimic that jumping movement that red and yellow are doing.
These are hard, you guys.
Yeah, they really are. And with
Your
these,
quads should be burning.
you want to reach down as far as you can. So if you're at the green level and you can actually, if you're flexible enough to touch the ground, that's great. You just don't have to add the jump in there like red and yellow are doing. Good job, guys. We only have 10 seconds left of this, and then we're going to go into V-sit with oblique twist.
Breathe through it.
Almost there.
Focus on your
Keep going.
breathing.
Keep pushing.
3, 2, 1, V-sit. Okay, again, it might take you a second to transition from standing to sitting, but that's okay. Don't worry about the transition time, just hop right into it. These, it's really important to make sure that you're breathing. You can hear Lynn and Drew are doing a great job of having controlled breathing as they're doing this movement. A lot of times when we work with clients, we see them holding their breath when they're doing ab work. And that can make you feel really lightheaded and make you not as efficient with the exercise. So you really want to make sure that you're breathing in and out, deep breaths. You might need to take a break every now and then like Lynn's doing.
Almost there.
Good job, guys. We have
There we
13
go.
Nice
seconds
job,
left.
you guys.
Make sure
10
that you're at a
seconds.
pace that you maintain. After this, we're a third of the way done. 3, 2, 1. All right, stand
All
up.
right, keep
Go right into those high knees. It might take you a second to stand up, and then get right into your movement.
Nice job, you guys. That was tough.
That's one
And
round
now,
done.
the next 2 rounds will be even tougher.
Oh man, I can already tell that it's gonna be hard. You gotta find a happy place in your head. You gotta stay mentally strong here.
You gotta shake out those legs. That's all right. Our legs are so sore from this week's workouts. I know. Don't be mad at me.
So it might be helpful for you to put your hands out like I'm doing here, or you might find it easier to
20 seconds.
pump your arms to help you march in place. The key is that you want to get your
15
legs
seconds.
parallel with the ground and with every step.
Nice job, you
10
guys.
seconds. Let's go. Almost there.
Come on,
Push
guys, don't
yourself.
give up. Push, 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 push. Pretend we're right next to you. 3, 2, 1. Okay, go down, quick transitions, right into knees to elbow.
Oh, yeah. All right, you guys, we got this.
So remember, at the green level, you want to focus on getting your shoulders up off the ground every single time and using your stomach to lift your arms up off the ground and not your neck. One thing that helps me is to look at the ceiling the entire time, and that makes it so I don't use my neck muscles as much when I lift myself up off the ground.
This is a tough move, you guys. Works lower and upper abdominals. It's hard to get those shoulders all the way off the mat, but do it all the way off.
10 seconds, guys.
We got this.
As many
Come on.
reps as you can. Don't give up. Integrity to yourself. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Touch
Touch and goes.
Oh, man. I know, it burns, you guys. I know. All right, we got
One
this.
rep at a time. Nice deep breaths
Little
here.
hops. Little hops. Make sure you're going all the way to the ground, you guys. I know this is a burner. Remember, this is the second to last time. On round 2.
If you want to get a little bit of an extra glute workout while you do this, you can squeeze your glutes as you're standing back up. That will help add an extra component of difficulty to this exercise.
20 seconds left, you guys. Dig deep. I know it burns.
Good job, guys.
Add that hop
Almost
in.
there. 10 seconds.
Reach up. Ground to sky.
Really try and hop up as high as you can in this motion. 3, 2, 1. V-sit with the
V-sit.
oblique
Here we
twist.
go.
Okay,
Straight
guys,
into it.
really challenge yourself. We're in the third quarter right now, and that's a lot of times where it's easy for people to want to give up because they feel like, oh, we still have so much more to go. This is really where I want to challenge yourself to dig deep. Push really, really hard. Find that inner strength that every single workout you're building and you're improving on.
Touch that weight or your hands to each side. You should really feel this through your side obliques.
Remember, at the green level, if you want to make this a little harder, you can lean back. If you need to make it a little bit easier, you can come closer to your knees. Whatever level you pick, you want to find a degree that is going to put tension on those core stomach muscles.
Nice job, you guys. We're almost there.
10
Almost
seconds.
there. Breathe through it. Squeeze that core. You got this.
2, 1, high knees. Okay, guys, this is the last set of high
All right,
knees you
last set
ever
right
have
here.
to do today.
All right.
Last
set.
round. We got this.
Best set.
Okay, really focus on quick knees. Sometimes, one thing my sister always says is she thinks hot coals, hot coals, hot coals. You want to get your feet out of those hot coals as quick as you can.
I know it's hard, you guys. This is the last round. Every time I'm on the last round, I always think I can do anything for a minute, no matter how hard it is.
The cool thing is that as hard as it feels right now, just remember you're getting an awesome workout in 12 minutes. That's faster than it takes for me to drive to the gym or even to check my kids into the daycare at the gym.
Almost there, you guys. Dig deep.
10 seconds. Don't give up. Finish, finish. Here we go. 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, knees to elbow.
Here
Good
we
job,
go.
you guys.
Nice job, you guys.
Really squeeze those
You
abs.
can do this.
Did you bring them in?
Lift off those shoulders. Really get all the way to those elbows, to those knees. Focus on your breathing, deep breaths.
Good job, guys.
You got this. Don't quit.
We have about 20 seconds left. Really try and focus on getting as many reps as you can. This is the last set that you have to do knees to elbows. Focus
got
on
this.
perfect form, breathing through it, keeping your head in a good positive place. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch.
Touch and go.
Touch and
We're almost
go.
done, you guys. 2 more minutes, and we're done.
All right, 2
Sometimes-
minutes, we got this.
I know when I do these tough workouts, my mind has a tendency to go to kind of a bad spot. Or I start to feel frustrated, or I start to want to feel like I want to give up. One thing that helps me, and I know it sounds kind of cheesy, but just to mentally think out the words, like any positive words. So you could say like, yes, yes, or good job, or I can. And as silly as it sounds, I promise you that it works. It just keeps your mind in a positive place and helps prevent you from going into that dark place where you want to quit or give up on yourself.
Don't worry, I won't say it. Yes. Yes.
True.
She told me to say it.
Not that kind of way. Oh my god.
I can't even concentrate
I
now.
hope you're laughing at home with us.
Keep pushing.
3, 2,
We're almost there.
1. Okay, last minute,
Oh.
guys.
Oblique twist. Let's go. Finish strong.
Oblique twist. Only less than 60 seconds left of this whole workout, and then you're done for the day. You've given yourself permission to focus on self-care and self-improvement for 12 minutes today, you guys. That is awesome.
Really challenge yourself, you guys. Keep that core tight. Bring that weight or your hands all the way over. Keep twisting. Keep moving.
Okay, guys, this last 30 seconds, I want you to pick it up a notch. I want you to really focus on going faster than you've gone this entire workout. Every movement you put right now is going to make better results that you're going to see in the mirror.
Almost there, you guys. Oh,
45, 15 seconds. Come on. A strong core is everything. A strong core is going to give you good posture.
you got
Going to give
this.
you more strength.
Don't quit these last few seconds. Don't
4,
quit.
3, don't quit. 2, 1, and you're done. Oh my God. Oh, take a second, guys. Sit here for a second.
Oh, man.
Grab some water, you
Ooh,
guys.
drink some water. Take a second to regain your breath before we go into these stretches.
Oh,
Stand up for a second. You don't want to just sit in one place or sit on the couch. You want to keep your heart rate slowly coming back down in a controlled manner.
oh, man. That was a good workout, you guys. I'm really proud of you.
Keep
All
those
right.
legs moving.
We're going to go into a quad stretch. So what I want you to do is take your leg and grab it behind your back so that way your heel is touching your butt. If you're at the green level, find a chair or a counter because it might be kind of hard for you to pull your leg all the way back up and just rest your foot on that level. So that way you're feeling a really good stretch here in your quad. And like I always say, you want your knees to be close together. If your knees are far apart, you're not going to feel that stretch in your quad like you want to. Switch.
Yeah, you guys, the more you do these stretches after you work out, the quicker you'll recover and the more flexible you'll become. So let's say you can't grab your foot yet. If you keep practicing every day and do these stretches with us, your body will become more and more flexible to do these, and you'll get better and better at them.
You notice that a lot in your Fit to Fat to Fit journey, right?
Yeah.
With your stretching.
Oh,
All
Okay,
right.
our Cobra, what we're going to do is lie on the ground. And then once your chest is on the ground, put your hands right next to your chest and lift your body up off the ground so you're feeling a really good stretch in your lower back and in your core. Focus on your breathing. Inhale deep. Exhale deep. Slowly move yourself out of that position. We're going to go into a hamstring stretch. You're going to sit on your butt. What you're going to do is put one leg straight in front of you while the other foot is flat against your inner thigh. And then you're going to reach and try and grab that foot with your hand and try and bring your nose as close to your knee as possible. If you notice, Lynn and I are not very flexible. So this is about as far as we can get.
I can't even touch my toes. So let's not put me and Natalie in the same category 'cause she's touching her toes. So if you're like me, you just grab as far down on that shin as you can.
Yeah, you can grab yourself and pull yourself in using your hands like this. Deepen that stretch a little bit. With each breath, you want to pull yourself in. Just think about pulling yourself in a millimeter more at a time with each breath. And try and relax those muscles that are under tension in the stretch. Switch.
Should hurt a little bit every time you're in this stretch, you guys. Should pull until you really feel that pull in your hamstring. Then hold it right there.
Good job today, guys. Proud of you. That was a tough workout.
And we're
Nice
done.
job.
Oh, good job, you guys. Take a second to be proud of yourself. Congratulate yourself. We're so grateful for you for logging on to dollarworkoutclub.com. We honestly, we feel like you guys are part of our family. We love it when you tag us in social media, when you let your friends and family know about Dollar Workout Club. It means so much to us. So we love you guys, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow.
See you
See ya.
guys. Hey you guys, today we are answering your questions, and this question comes from Noreen. She says, I'm having a huge issue with balancing full-time work, full-time mom, and a 3-hour commute. How do you balance everything and still work in healthy eating and workout time? This is such a hard question, and one that is dear to my heart because I have always worked full-time as well, and I'm a mom of 2, so I know how hard it is to fit in time for yourself. And I know we'll probably each share similar, but also really great different tips. The one thing that I wanted to mention is that you can actually try to fit something in during your lunch break. For me, that worked really well because if you're really that busy, a lot of times you're not getting enough sleep. So I don't actually recommend, wake up at 4 a.m. to fit in a workout, because the sleep's gonna be just as important to you as the workout. So instead, around your lunch break, maybe you don't wanna get too sweaty, but go for a walk, or maybe you do some body weight movements like in your office, or maybe there is a gym on site and you can go do like a 15-minute workout of ours and then rinse off and get back to work. But fitting in something maybe during your lunch break or maybe right after work before you head home might be the best time so that you're still getting enough sleep.
Yeah, I would also say finding something active to do with your kids, so incorporate them into your healthy lifestyle. Maybe you don't always have time to go to the gym to get a workout in on lunch break or early in the morning or when you get home from work, but maybe when you get home from work, you guys eat dinner and then go, walk to a park and play at the park, or you guys go swimming, or you play basketball, or go for a hike, or find something active to do with your kids, so incorporate them into your workouts. That could also save time as well if you don't feel like you're being a selfish mom by leaving them to go work out. But ultimately, just find little ways to take care of your health, because it's going to be, you'll be a happier person in general. And I know that's not easy, and at the end of the day, don't beat yourself up. Just do the best you can with what you have.
Yeah, I have 2 quick things to add. One, make it easier on yourself. So on Sundays, for example, make little Ziploc bags with vegetables that are already washed, cut, and ready to grab and go. So in the morning, you don't have to spend a lot of time preparing your lunch for the day. Same thing, this is what we all do with our busy schedules too, is we prepare maybe a protein source that will last us 2 or 3 days, or we'll prepare a carb source that will last us 2 or 3 days. So that way you're just making it easier on yourself, so you don't have to cook all your meals during the day every single time. And then the last thing, and Drew kind of touched on this too, is that be kind to yourself in the process. I think the idea of finding perfect balance really is a myth. I don't think anybody ever feels like everything is perfectly balanced, and it's okay to remember that your life is like a symphony, and there's going to be times in your life where some parts of your life are a little bit louder, and there's going to be some parts of your life where certain things are a little bit quieter. Like right now, your commute is taking up a big part of your time. So maybe what you can focus on is listening to podcasts that are going to help you stay on track and stay motivated and focus on self-improvement. Where your exercise time may be limited, you may only have 10 to 15 minutes to get in a quick workout, and that's okay. Just know that this is a phase of life you're in right now, and that things will change and they do adjust. I feel like every couple months things kind of change and shift. So be kind to yourself in the process, do the best that you can, and find little hacks like what we just suggested to make things easier on yourself.
hopefully I answered your question. And if you guys have any other comments or suggestions, please leave them below and we will talk to you guys later. See ya. Hey you guys, thank you so much for being a part of Dollar Workout Club. We love having you guys as a member and we love seeing the photos that you've been tagging us in. If you haven't tagged us in some photos yet, here are the hashtag below. So if you try the recipe of the day or if you want to comment how your fitness workout went today, make sure to leave it in the comment section. You guys, we check those, okay? We check those every day. We love responding to you guys. We're having so much fun with you being a part of the club. Make sure to follow us on all the social media outlets and we'll see you guys tomorrow.